Hi, I'm Monica from New Jersey. I am from Patna, Bihar, a very small town, but yet a growing town in these times and days. We moved all the way here after my marriage to my husband. I was originally, by profession, a graphic designer and working happily settled working in Mumbai and doing my stuff when I got married. And then we moved to different parts of the world. We first went to Dubai and then we came to US and finally settled in New Jersey. Life at the very beginning was different because we had kids. I was busy taking care of them, being a full-time mom, trying to support my husband in every possible way I could while he was, working and stuff. Later on, as the kids grew up, things started changing. Wanted to get back to work, wanted to do something, make a difference for people. That was most important at that point. And I come from a place and a family where I've grown up in a joint family where the concept of being with elder was very prominent, and having been connected with my grandparents and my uncle and aunt, everybody has always been a very integral part of my life. They they actually bring me together as a person, and that's who I am. So when it was time for me to start working again here in US, I started exploring, and that's when I realized that I wanted to do something for people in the elder community. This was the time when my husband, he has been in the medical field for the last 30 years, and this is when he was exploring certain things as well himself. He was in Nebraska for a bit, trying to do Reiki for a product that he was building. Being in IT, he wanted to do something for the elder community as well, and he was trying to build a software for elders in care management space where he wanted to take care of them and make sure he could provide them with some facility through his app. That's where everything started off for me as well. Once he was back in New Jersey, after his complete research and everything, he built the product, which was We Care Health System, and that's how I got into it. And we started, trying to promote the product and get into the space. This actually was built to take care of people in their homes, aging in place, where people are trying to live their lives on their own after their children's move out, and every day is a huge responsibility, a task for them, and we were trying to bring things together for them through the app. After which, I think during that time, we both realized that we wanted to do a little bit more than just be part of that and provide some extra care to them. That's how we decided to acquire a company called Angels Home Care, which was a existing company owned by another person, and we acquired it and we clubbed it together with our software. So Angels Home Care basically provides care for people at home. We provide home health aides, certified home health aides who take care of older people at home, provide them with extra care. They're all certified. They they take care of people in every other way with their daily activity of living, or any other special need that is required for them to move on with their lives. And having been away from their family, it has been a task for everybody around. And in this country, Every day, there are people who are reaching, the age of 70 plus, and it is a challenge for each one of them to manage their lives on their own in every aspect, right from doing stuff in their homes or taking care of themselves or their spouse. Everything has been a challenge. So that's where we come in. We provide that extra help to them. And this is a way of providing, of giving back to the community, basically. And it is a very satisfying um, thing at the end of the day when an elder person comes back and thanks you for doing what I am doing today for them. And it's just my little way of saying thank you to them for being around and trying to, you know, um, help them in every possible aspect by providing them the right care. They usually go into the hospitals from where they are, they head into a rehab center. And then eventually, when they have to come back home, they need that extra care. That's where we provide them with that care. And it is very satisfying for their family as well, where people are away from them, yet they know that their older parents are being taken care of, you know. And we have these aides who go in there, take care of them, do every little bit that they can do for them, and provide them with that comfort that they require on a daily basis. So this has been a very fulfilling experience for me, providing that care to them, giving back to the community, trying to make that little bit of a difference for them so that, you know, it at the end of the day, it it kind of gives me that satisfaction, especially when being a South Asian, uh, I've been away from my family, my parents, all the way here, and it's very difficult for us to go back and be with them on a daily basis. So for me, it's very very fulfilling to be here and give it back in my own little way that I can. Well, that's what it has been so far, and I'm very happy that I got into this, and it has been quite fulfilling and um, very satisfying for me in every aspect so far. So I'm happy I'm part of that, and I'll be more than happy to help people in whichever way I can. I'm always available. I have my work phone. I am usually, in this kind of profession, I have to be available 24/7, especially where my aides are going to help people. Sometimes they reach out to me in the middle of the night. So I take those calls as well. I am always available. I will be very happy to help anybody at any point. They can reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to assist them with anything I can, guide them in whichever way I can. That is something that goes without saying, because when you're trying to reach out to people and trying to help them, this is something I like to do as part of what I am doing for the community, basically. I have like we work with multiple companies. They are home care companies as well. We work with hospitals, we work with social workers, we work with rehab centers, everybody. So if anybody is trying to reach out to me, even if I am not able to help them directly, I can guide them, I can direct them to the right set of people, and I can help them reach them easily so that that person is helped in the right manner. A lot of times, we are unable to find the right direction. But well, I try my best to help them out in whichever way I can, to provide them the best care and the direction that I can get them. So here's there are two different kinds. There's medical side and non-medical side. I mainly cater to the non-medical side because this is where I'm able to actually provide them with care. But then there are companies who also do the medical side, where they cater to people from every age, any kind of disability, any kind of medical needs. They do all of that. This is where the nurses are involved. They have their own nurses who come in and who take care of them, and they are monitored on a regular basis. We do that as well as a home care company. We have our own nurses as well. So when we start working with any individual, I do have my own nurse, my directive nurse, who goes in, who assesses the entire case and creates a care plan for them. That care plan is actually shared with the family and the caregiver who's identified to go into the homes to take care of that individual. So once that happens, we know exactly what we are doing and how we are taking care of, and we follow up. My nurse will follow up every 30 day, every 60 day, just to make sure the everything is going on well. Any events, any changes are being documented by the nurse. For example, if the nurse was here, she did the assessment, the care plan was created, and the person was being taken care of. In the process, if the person falls down or has a knee injury or any bruise or anything, that thing is documented. My caregiver will let us know about that. My nurse will go back in, do the assessment. She will update everything. She will make sure all of that is documented well. For we document every little bit. But these are all non-medical things that we are taking care of. Medical things are mostly where if there is an autistic person, or if somebody is unable to walk and needs physiotherapy and stuff like that. So for that, you have these visiting nurses who come into the homes. That is also at the same time covered by Medicare, Medicaid, which is provided by the government, which is good. Very helpful for people, especially economically. It can be challenging if you need that kind of help. So all of that is taken care of. We do take, you know, private insurance, and that a lot of people don't know about this. That you can actually, have a insurance, long-term care insurance for your parents who needs this kind of help. And private insurance is very good. Some of the long-term care insurance cover a lot of things, a lot of hours, where you know insurance companies pay you to have somebody in at your home to take care of you. So that is the difference. But yes, I do the non-medical side. There are companies who do medical side as well, where disability is taken care of in the best possible way. The interesting part is, initially when I started doing this, I was always apprehensive about the whole thing, just as you told me right now. But as you get deeper into this, you realize how fulfilling it is, and they are like little children. As we grow older, you'll be surprised what little things can make them happy, and how beautifully you can connect with them in the smallest possible way. We have therapy dogs who go into facilities to make sure they are trying to interact with people with different issues like Alzheimer's and stuff. I've met people who are really old. Of course, their memory is not good as of now, but those therapy animals, those therapy dogs, they make so much of a difference. They make so much of a difference for those people. Those people, they don't remember the names of their own family members, own kids, everybody, but they remember the name of that little dog. you know they remember that this little guy comes to meet me. So that is, it's very therapeutic, and it's very, very soothing for them you know and then we as companies, we do events with them to make them feel happy. We uh, we do some music events with them, and all of these facilities, they have different activities that they do with elderly people. They do painting classes, they do dancing classes, they do all kinds of music, and this is very, very good for them. They love it and they look forward to it. That's the most important part. So, like I told you, they're like childlike. It's a lot of fun. It's very easy once you know what you're doing and who you're with. And you learn with time, you learn how to deal with them, right? It's very, very simple to connect with them then, you know, because it's a no brainer. It's like how you're dealing with a little child. And life is a full circle, You grow up and you go back to your little uh, you know, young times in the old age. So a lot of times we always call them, the young people. So this is quite uh, interesting to see and experience by itself, and you'll be surprised how easy it is sometimes. I'm not a very big company, but I am satisfied in growing bit by bit, little by little. I like to take baby steps. So my my another reason for taking those baby steps is also I want to make as little mistakes as possible, since I am very closely dealing with people and their lives, and especially older people. They are very delicate, and you don't want to make mistakes there. So I will grow gradually, bit by bit, taking baby steps, and I'm happy with that. Thank you so much, Tagalong. This has been such a pleasure, and I'm really honored. Thank you so much for bringing me on board, um, and helping people get this message through. Please subscribe, tag along, and help them grow bigger and bigger by the day. And a very, very happy Women's Day to everybody.